When was the first time someone told you to be a man? Strong, tall, unemotional. Boys don't cry. They drink beer, eat steak, and watch sports. Or be a woman. Pink, mothers, breasts, children, family. You're a bitch. Wear dresses. Soft, curvy. Be beautiful. Be pretty. Be pretty. How did that make you feel? Pretty bad, right? Oppressed? When was the last time you defied what someone had told you about your gender? Did it make you feel like any less of a man or a woman? Or did you gain empowerment and self-identity? We have grown up in a society of blue for boys and pink for girls. Gender roles, though changing, are still being transmitted and enforced. Where there was a right and a wrong way to be, and you didn't fit in, you were bad. These stereotypes have hurt and stunned so many people. I was at a social justice conference when I realized how oppressed I had been by language and gender expectations. In the past, I didn't understand the point of using gender-inclusive pronouns. I didn't see how using the word people instead of guys could matter, or why it might make a difference for social justice. I didn't see how saying male person instead of male man would make any changes for LGBTQ rights. I've always had a complicated relationship with language. I believe in the power of words, yet I've never scoured a conversation looking for every less than PC word. I spoke out against some phrases and not against others. Sometimes even I'd slip up and use a less than nice word, but I always considered myself to be a person in the fight for social justice. It was at that conference when I faced my own oppression that I realized how many in the LGBTQ community must feel and how our patriarchal language must hurt them on a daily basis. That was the moment I decided to start using gender-inclusive language. I've always believed that big changes are created as the sum of many small changes. My active choice to use gender-inclusive language could be an opportunity for small moments of education. Our society is changing, and our language needs to adapt as well. Gender-inclusive language encourages the attitude that people are people and removes gender as a roadblock. Gender and heteronormative culture are simply social construction. Blue for boys and pink for girls is just a construct. Gender is just a construct. I always celebrate the small achievements. For me, any progress has always been big progress. I took on the personal mission to use gender-inclusive language and educate those in my community. Many friends and even some of my teachers have started to use gender-inclusive language and are now aware of the issues surrounding gender binary systems. I consider this a personal achievement in the community of people I surround myself with. Change is possible. One word at a time.